let me just play that back to you. What I hear is that the experience gives you exposure to different cultural norms. So that sort of sensitizes you to when you come into a situation to look for clues that maybe people who live in the culture wouldn't otherwise see. Is that a fair statement?
I think it's a fair statement. It happens to all of us, right? If we are very used to the culture in an organization, the way that typically you will hear it as, no, no, this is the way we do things, Stefano. You don't understand. This is how we do things around here. That would give you a clue of how ingrained the culture is in a specific organization. And so that's to begin with, that's a good signal that you may have to listen and observe and look for clues, right? But that's very natural. It happens to all of us. So yeah, the experience that I've had with these multicultural things that happen in my life have helped me to be a lot more, I guess, a lot more sensitive to it and be able to be effective with that.
Yeah, I can relate. I worked for 2 years, about 2.5 years actually in Japan, and I came to appreciate Japanese are typically very taciturn, very they don't show a lot of emotion, and I came to realize, for instance, that like a raised eyebrow uh, or like a slight frown could mean big trouble if you didn't pay attention to it, and it was really it was a great learning experience in that regard. Are there any specific differences you would see between, say, Mexican culture and American culture or French culture?
Well, French and Mexican are probably more. There's more touch points because they're both Latin. So they're not time based as much as the American, and a lot more social in terms of the relationships, even at work. And so I'll give you an example. In Mexico, typically, if you come to work and you start your round and you start talking to people and saying good morning, it's that good morning is not just good morning. It's how you're doing, how's your family, and how's your son. And there's always this social component to your conversation with this good morning. And usually you shake hands. It's doesn't matter if it's a colleague that you have known for 10 years. Good morning, shake hands, and there's about a 5 minute conversation with this colleague about, not about work, but about family and social things. And whereas when I came to the US, I found things to be a lot more curt. It's like hello, hello, good morning, good morning.